Good evening. My name is Dr. Tim Onsager, and I have the honor and privilege of being the superintendent of the Stoughton High School District. On behalf of the district, I want to welcome all of you to the 65th Annual Scholarship Night. This is one of the best evenings and one of the highlights of the year because we get to honor the graduates of the class of 2018 for all the great accomplishments. Over the last 12, 13 years, you've been studying, you've been going to school for one of the moments that you are going to experience tonight and for graduation coming up shortly. So there are a couple people that I'd like to thank before we start the proceedings. The first group that I'd like to thank is our community. Tonight, we are going to give away just shy of $250,000 to our graduates. We cannot thank the community enough for your support of our graduates, for your faith in them, and your help to them as they take the next step. Graduates, please help me in recognizing your parents because without them, this moment would not be possible. And also, can you join me in recognizing the staff of the district who have worked hard over the last 13 years? So again, on behalf of the district, welcome. I hope you enjoy this evening as much as I do. And to start the festivities, it is my pleasure to introduce Divine, who will sing our national anthem. So if you would please rise.
Good evening. evening, everyone, and welcome to this year's annual Honors Scholarship Program. This will be the 65th time that the Stoughton community has come together to make a statement about what it values the most. The students that we will, in a short time, be sending out into the world. My name is Dan Schmidt, and I'm the band director here at Stoughton High School. Before we begin tonight's program, I have a few thank yous. I would first like to thank Jerry Wendt. Jerry Wendt retired from Stoughton High School 3 years ago, but has continued to make an impact on the school and the community. The landscaping that you see in the auditorium tonight was designed and placed by Jerry, and we are grateful for his continued support. Moyer Landscaping was also gracious enough to loan us those plants that are on display, so we thank Jerry and we thank Moyer Landscaping. Thank you to Jerry. To the senior class, seniors, the people that are sitting on your far right will soon be presenting you with scholarships, some of the first fruits of your academic labors. It strikes me that many of these people, myself included, received similar scholarships when they graduated from high school. So tonight, I just want to plant a seed. You won't be thinking about this right now as you cross the stage, and that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. Right now, you'll be focused on the next step in your journey. So I just want you to meditate on this for a little while. And at some point in the future, think back on this evening. Think back on some of the people who helped you take that next step in your life. Think back on the people who volunteered. Think back on the people who served. Think back on the people who helped you pay for the college education that you're about to receive. When you do, I hope that you will do as they also did, and choose to help the graduates that come after you to keep that circle rolling forward. Help by giving of your time, help by giving of your talents, and help by giving of your resources. But whatever you choose, always knowing that at some point, that dignified responsibility of keeping everything rolling forward will fall on your shoulders. A heavy burden, but a worthwhile one. So as you're receiving the scholarships tonight, take note of these people. Take note of what they've given and how they give it. And someday it will be yours to give as well. And so let's get started. I would like to invite our awards presenters to come to the stage and form a line, at least 3 to 4 presenters in advance on this side of the stage. You can use the steps on your right. If you would like an introduction, I would be more than happy to provide one for you. But if you don't want an introduction, once the person presenting an award is leaving the stage, you may walk to the podium and present. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage Mike Cruz, Stoughton High School Principal, and Francis Sullivan, President of the Stoughton Board of Education. Mr. Cruz, Mr. Sullivan.
Wow, there's a lot of you. Each year, the Stoughton Area School District presents to an outstanding senior graduate or graduates an award of academic excellence named in the honor of the late Conrad Arnold Elvium. Dr. Elvium was a former graduate of Stoughton High School and past president of the University of Wisconsin at Madison. Dr. Elvium was a teacher, a scientist, and administrator who gained national and international recognition for his work in biochemistry and scientific administration. The recipients of the Conrad Elvium Award must maintain the highest grade point average for their class over a 4-year period. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's recipients, and I'd ask that as your name is called, you come up and see Mr. Cruz. Sarah Blummel. Ellen Cook. Hannah Druitt. Ashley Fisher. Emily Fitzsimmons. Isabel Genter. Quinlan Link. Alexa Nelson. Julia Pope. Noah Schaefer. Gabrielle Scorpan. Alyssa Solberg. Hayden Swatek. Colette Vitoriti. Riley Wilker. Gabrielle Zamish. Ronwin Zeman. Folks, let's have another round of applause. Thank you very much and congratulations, everybody. I'm also honored to present the Martha Felucca Memorial Scholarship. These scholarships are awarded each year to graduating seniors. There are 15 scholarships awarded in the amount of $1,000 each. The following students will receive these scholarships, and please hold your applause till the end, or we will be here all night. So as your name is called, please come up and receive your certificate. Amira Castillo. It's more aspirational than anything else. Dale Broughton. Calissa Dewey. Jordan DiBenedetto. Tyler Dow. Sydney Conkle. Mark Keenan. Abby Koima. Ben Kufel. Caroline Mancy. Sam McCone. Haley Nordstrom. Emily Schauder. Jacqueline Smith. And Delaney Winton. Stage. Let's have one more round of applause. Congratulations,
The Maemo Lovejoy Memorial Scholarship is selected by the Board of Education. This scholarship is in the amount of $500, and this year the scholarship goes to Maisie Johnson. Maisie plans to study criminology in the fall at UW Whitewater and one day become a forensic scientist.
As a proud Badger, I'm excited to present this award tonight. The Joan Fencincollins Memorial Scholarships are awarded to 2 students who have demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and are planning to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison campus. These scholarships are in the amount of $2,500 each and are awarded to Mitch Osterhaus and Colette Vittoriti. And will pursue a career as a physician's assistant, and Colette will be attending UW-Madison where she will pursue a pre-med course of study.
And I'm honored to be here tonight to present the PEO Scholarship. PEO is a philanthropic educational organization, and our mission is to promote the education of women. This year, the local PEO chapter is giving an award to an academically strong female student who is going into the field of education. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to Savannah Heisig. Savannah will be attending UW Oshkosh and plans to become a special education teacher.
Norman Gerber could not make it tonight, so the family asked me to present the scholarship on their behalf. The Helen J. Gerber Memorial Scholarship is intended for a student in pursuit of an education degree who is involved in community service for youth programs. The scholarship is in the amount of $4,500. This year's recipient is Olivia Johnson. Whitewater and wants to major in elementary education. She would one day like to teach at an elementary school level.
Hi, I'm Scott Dirks, formerly president of the Stoughton Area School District Board of Education, recently retired now. I am proud to present the Gregory and Lydia Christensen Memorial Scholarship to 2 seniors in the amount of $500 each. Would Emmett Post and Zach Yeager please come forward? Emmett will be studying computer science at UW-La Crosse this fall, and Zach will attend MATC in the fall and major in computer science to prepare for a career as a software engineer.
I'm super excited to be back here at SHS to present the William Argo Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. My dad was a graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville with a bachelor's degree in agricultural business. The student receiving this scholarship will be attending UW-Platteville. And I'm pleased to present it to Hannah Iverson. Forensic investigation at UW-Platteville and plans to become an FBI agent.
My name is Ryan Casey, Director of Vocal Music here at Stoughton High School. Here to give 2 music scholarships. The first one is the John Boydell Choral Music Scholarship. It's for $500 and is awarded to a student who has been in choir at least 2 years, has shown leadership, and has contributed to the overall music program. This year's recipient is Mr. Marcus Martin Giglio. Marcus is planning on attending the University of Wisconsin-Platteville and is undecided in a course of study. I think you may see him on a stage doing stand-up comedy someday. The Torstein and Lois Rowe Kwame Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a music career and is for $1,000. This year's recipient is Emily Scavin. Emily will be attending the UW Stevens Point, where she'll major in musical theater.
Hi, I'm Bryant Smith. I live here in Stoughton, and I represent Thrivent Financial as a charitable estate planning and investment advisor. I consider it an honor to be here tonight to deliver on a personal promise I made to Teresa Ng, a friend and a longtime client of mine who just passed away last year at the age of 97. In 2009, the day before her 90th birthday, we worked to realize her dream of leaving a legacy by spreading her joy of nursing and to encourage bright young individuals demonstrating outstanding compassion, perseverance, and a personality to fit a nursing career. Those are Teresa's words. Teresa graduated from Stoughton High School in 1937. Her 40-year nursing career began in 1942 upon graduation from the Lutheran Deaconess General Hospital in Chicago. Teresa then went on to serve at the UW Hospital in Madison, Wisconsin, also at Miami Inspiration Hospital in Arizona, a copper mining town, where she assisted during World War II in the treatment and surgery for sick and injured miners. She served in Klamath Falls, Oregon, and Teresa married her husband Ed in 1944, where they worked and lived in Arlington, Virginia. Teresa and Ed returned to Wisconsin, where she worked with surgeon Dr. Otto V. Hibna for 30 years at Madison General Hospital, which today is now known as Meriter Hospital. Finally, prior to her retirement, she worked for 2 years here at Scala Nursing Home as an RN, and Teresa and Ed enjoyed over 55 years of marriage together up until Ed's passing in 1999. Teresa had a gypsy soul and a great compassion for all, which led her to gift this nursing scholarship not only as a tribute to a long-lasting career and a noble calling, but for her to give back and encourage other young people such as you to do the same. In fact, she used to tell me that doctors get all the credit, but nurses do all the work. Teresa and Ed never had kids, so the ongoing legacy of this scholarship, those starting last year and this year and throughout all the years, you really are, in her mind, looking down from heaven, her kids. She asked me to encourage everyone in this room to consider your passion, live generously, spread the joy, and change lives by considering a scholarship fund in your own area of passion as well. On behalf of Teresa Ng, I'd like to congratulate 3 future RNs on pursuing a career that matters, a career in nursing. The Teresa Ng Memorial Scholarship tonight is awarded to future nursing students who are strong in academics, character, compassion, and perseverance. 2 $6,363 scholarships are awarded to Molly Sconning, and Peyton Swatek, And $1 less, $6,362 scholarship is awarded to Riley Wilker. Molly will attend Winona State University in the fall and will major in nursing to pursue a career as a flight nurse. Wow. Peyton will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison in the fall and major in nursing. And Riley will attend UW-Madison in the fall and will major in nursing.
Good evening. The Stoughton Fairway Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to a four-year member of the Stoughton High School golf team. I've had the pleasure to both teach and coach this young man, and am very happy to award this scholarship to Tyler Anderson. Oh, almost forgot there, sorry. Tyler plans to study biology at the University of Iowa in the fall. On behalf of Dean Clinic, I am proud to present the Dean Clinic Margaret Larson Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $750. This is intended for a student pursuing a medical career. This year's recipient is Courtney Craven. Courtney is planning on attending Winona State University and studying nursing in the fall.
First scholarship I got tonight is Keegans Lodge number 73, and the recipient is Anders Getz. Anders will be attending UW Milwaukee this fall to study business, and that scholarship is for $500. The next two scholarships are Lincoln Camp Memorial Scholarships in the amount of $500 apiece. Noah Lamberty and Hunter Zamish. Noah plans to attend UW La Crosse and study history and hopes to become a history professor. Hunter plans to attend UW La Crosse and an undecided major at this time.
Good evening. My name is Yoli Beth Rango Fitzgibbon, and I'm currently serving on the Board of Education. It's a great honor to me to be here awarding this scholarship. The Nancy and Mary Clark Memorial Scholarship will be awarded to a graduating senior in the amount of $500. This scholarship goes to Xander Hartberg. Xander will be attending at College elementary education. Good for you. She wishes to one day become a teacher.
Congratulations to you, class 2018, and to you parents too. Did it. Lorraine Thomas Ward attended Stoughton schools and graduated in 1931, and she went on to graduate from the University of Wisconsin with a degree in statistics. Her father was Floyd Thomas, and he was the freight master at the Stoughton Depot. Lorraine served her country in the Women's Army Corps during World War II, and after the war was employed at Supreme Headquarters, Allied Powers in Paris and Brussels. Active in Veterans of Foreign Wars, Stoughton Public Library, the renovations of the Opera House, and her church, Christ Lutheran, she lived a full life and was grateful to be a Stoughton native. The Lorraine Thomas Ward Memorial Scholarship will be given in the amount of $1,000, and it's with great pleasure I present this scholarship to Natalie Zintek. Natalie will be attending UW-Madison to study community and nonprofit leadership on a pre-law track. She hopes to become a lawyer in the nonprofit industry.
Good evening. My name is Laura Striley. I'm an English teacher here, and I have the pleasure of advising the North Star. Tonight, I will be presenting the Stoughton Courier Hub Scholarship, which is in the amount of $500. This journalism scholarship goes to Nadia Didi. Nadia is planning on attending UW-Milwaukee, where she will study biology on a pre-med track. She wishes to become a healthcare professional.
I'm pleased to present the UW Health Scholarship tonight in the amount of $500. This scholarship is for someone interested in a career in a healthcare-related field, and this year's recipient is Stephanie Jensen. Stephanie is planning to attend Minnesota State University at Mankato and will study nursing to become a nurse practitioner.
So happy to be here. My name is Bev Fergus. I'm the parent of 3 Stoughton alumni. I had the pleasure and honor of serving on the school board, and I've been a volunteer here for more than 23 years. One of my favorite sayings, and something I try to live by, is this: if you are not drowning, you are a lifeguard. I love being a member of Stoughton because Stoughton is a lifeguard to so many of its members who are struggling. Every single day I see community members rushing in to help somebody that's struggling to keep their head above water. And it means so much to me. So my scholarships are going to those students who already embrace that concept. These students that are so young, but already know that they mentor younger students, they help their fellow student, they lend a hand to community members, and they just are incredible people. I feel honored that I'm able to give them a jump start in changing this world, and I'm convinced that these 4 recipients will make a huge difference in making the communities happier, better, and more accepting. So I have 3 scholarships for $1,000 each, and they go to Tommy McLean, Sophia Byler, and Anna Callahan. And one $2,000 scholarship to Cassidy Bach. These 4 people are going to change our world and make it a better place. Tommy will be studying social work at St. Cloud State in Minnesota. Sophia will be attending Madison Area Technical College to study criminal justice and law enforcement. Anna will be attending UW-Milwaukee and studying criminal justice. And Cassidy will be studying nursing at the University of Utah this fall.
Good evening. I'm Andrew Berg, school counselor, and with me is Liz Rohde, associate principal. This memorial scholarship is awarded in the name of Harold Sledham. There are 4 recipients who will receive scholarships in the amount of $2,000 each. If you would please hold your applause while the following students come forward: Ashley Fisher, Ellen Cook, Julia Pope, and Gabrielle Skirpin. Ashley has been accepted to Madison College and has not yet determined her course of study. In the fall, Ellen will be attending UW-Madison to study instrumental music education to become a high school orchestra teacher and cello performer. Julia will be attending George Washington University and is currently undecided about a course of study. And Gabrielle plans to attend Hendrix College in Conway, Arkansas, where she will study English with a creative writing emphasis. She hopes to one day become a fiction novelist.
Good evening. The Wallene Foundation, on behalf of Stoughton Trailers, will be awarding 2 scholarships. One scholarship is in the amount of $5,000 for a student attending a 4-year college, and the other for $2,000 for a student attending a technical school. Receiving the $2,000 scholarship is Tate Knudsen. And receiving the $5,000 scholarship is Alexa Nelson. Tate will be studying to earn a nursing degree at Madison College, and Alexa will attend the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater to study art.
I'm Penny Vodak, and representing the Entrepreneur Study Club, which began around 1920 and continues to strive for principles through support of institutions and organizations critical to the needs of our community. The Entrepreneur Club scholarship is the amount of $1,000, and this year's recipient is Hannah Tuttle. Hannah is planning to attend the University of Wisconsin in Platteville to study forensics investigation. Hannah plans to become a medical examiner.
Good evening. I'm Laura Flanagan, proud alum of SHS class of 03. And now a local family medicine physician in town. I can attest that this community is special. It's prepared you well. We'll continue to support you in your future endeavors, and we'll also welcome you with open arms if you choose to return. I am honored to be here on behalf of the Stoughton Hospital medical staff tonight. We're proud to present a $1,500 scholarship to a student planning to attend college for a career in medicine or nursing. The recipient has demonstrated good character, leadership, well-roundedness, and has maintained a 3.0 GPA, all the while being involved in a variety of school and extracurricular activities. This year's scholarship will be awarded to Jackson Shu. Jackson plans to attend the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee and study health sciences.
Koshkonong Church Scholarship, which is a $500 award, and this year's recipient is Chase Millam. Chase will be attending UW-Milwaukee to study film and one day become a screenwriter.
Good evening. My name is Lynn Spangler, and on behalf of the New Century Club of Stoughton, which is another women's study group, I'm pleased to present a scholarship in the amount of $750 to Mackenzie Nicias. And Mackenzie is planning to study biology at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse.
Give out 2 scholarships tonight. The next one is the Bryant Hoffman Memorial Scholarship. Bryant Hoffman graduated from Stoughton High School in June 1999. He was a classmate of my son Nicholas, who is presenting the FFA Alumni Scholarship tonight. Brian played freshman basketball, was on the prom court, played baseball, ran cross country, played saxophone and band for 4 years. He earned an academic letter as a senior. He was a member of the S Club. When interviewed for the Yahara yearbook in the year 1998, students were asked, "What do you do with time after school?" Brian answered, "We drink lots of Mountain Dew." It's my honor to present Bryant Hoffman Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship goes to a student that has shown involvement in hockey or baseball and leadership in the school. Nick Waldorf. Nick will attend UW-La Crosse, where he will study business.
Good evening. I have the privilege tonight to represent Bob Green. Those of you who don't know him, about 90 years old, he indicated to Ken Knutson, his Edward Jones investment guy, that he would like to give something as a legacy in his name. A large donation was given to the Stoughton Area Community Foundation that manages the money, and the interest each year goes towards scholarships, and some goes back to the agriculture education program to continue over 100 years of classes that have been taught here in Stoughton for agriculture, and support of the student organization, the FFA, and the work experience that they do. Bob passed away about 3-4 years ago. He was 95, and his generous donation is funding 2 $6,000 scholarships tonight. So it is a privilege to call up 2 young ladies who will be receiving these scholarships, Olivia Bakken and Grace Link. Bob was a dairy farmer. He partnered with the University of Wisconsin-Madison and several times to make opportunities available for youth. You can just hang out here for a moment. That's where hearts are pumping. Bob believed in helping individuals go on to be successful. Not only was he a prominent dairy farmer, but he bought and sold dairy cattle to help other individuals start up herds in the area. He loved his family and supported his community, and was very kind of shy about reaching out in this capacity. But again, it's an honor here tonight to represent him. Olivia is headed to University of Wisconsin-Madison, where she's going to major in biology, with the hopes of being accepted into vet school to be an equine vet. Grace is headed to Iowa State University, where she is going to major in agribusiness. They were selected based upon the fact that they were outstanding students, leaders, great citizens, and plan to go into the field of agriculture. So again, it's my honor and privilege to recognize these 2 young ladies.
Good evening. I'm Brooke Hauser, and I'm here to represent the Stoughton Village Players Community Theater tonight. Those of us in the theater know how important theater is to the high school community, and we are very pleased as an organization to give back to those students that are so outgoing and accepting and willing to put themselves out there on stage. So the Stoughton Village Players Scholarship is for a student involved in the performing arts during high school, through the Stoughton Village Players or the high school theater or music departments. The scholarship is in the amount of $1,000. And I'm proud to say that this year's recipient is Miss Helena Pope. Helena is planning on attending UW Eau Claire, while she will study sociology in pursuit of a career as a criminal analyst.
Presenting the next 2 scholarships in place of Brad Schroeder is Mary Link, Director of the Stoughton Hospital Foundation.
Yeah, Mary.
I love you guys.
A little nervous always. So I am presenting the Carlton Pokrant Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The scholarship is given to a senior interested in a health-related field of medicine or nursing, and this year's recipient is Alexandra Lee. Alexandra is planning to attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where she will major in biology. She plans to pursue a career in pediatrics. It's a great school.
Scholarship is awarded to a senior in the upper 1/3 of the class who is involved in volunteer service in the community and is active in extracurricular activities. This student is interested in a healthcare-related field of study. The scholarship is in the amount of $2,000. This year's recipient is Alyssa Wicks. Alyssa is planning to attend UW Green Bay and plans to study nursing.
Thinking, what's she doing in Laguna, right? My husband is president of the Stoughton Chamber of Commerce this year, and part of their duties is to escort the king and queen all week. So we literally dropped them off at their house about 6:15 and came directly here. So that explains this. I'm here as a representative of the Partners of Stoughton Hospital who support the hospital, very similar to what your sports boosters do for you and Friends of Norwegian Culture and all the support organizations that help you guys be successful at school. We do various fundraisers and support volunteers. You'll see Partners of Stoughton Hospital when you enter the clinic to park your car and give you directions and all those kinds of things. So this year, we annually present a scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to a student going into the healthcare field. This year's recipient is Jessica Merzenich. Jessica will be attending the University of North Dakota and follow a pre-physician assistant course of study.
I'm honored to present the Stoughton Hospital Christi Hund Nursing Scholarship. This scholarship serves to honor the memory of Christi Hund and her passion for nursing. It is a $500 award for a student who will be pursuing a degree in nursing. This year's recipient is Aubrey Schleppenbach. Aubrey will be studying nursing at UW Eau Claire this fall.
Good evening. My name is Mark Hermanstead. My mother, Dorothy Hermanstead, loved nature and she loved animals, especially the animals of Africa. She was also a very talented artist, and her passion was painting nature scenes and wild animals. After she passed away in 2014, my father established this scholarship in memory of my mother. The Dorothy Hermanstead Memorial Art Scholarship is given to a student who demonstrates strong creative abilities and artistic talent, displays involvement in extracurricular community activities, and demonstrates strong academic achievement. The scholarship is in the amount of $1,000, and we're proud to award it to Anna Grubin. Anna will attend the University of Minnesota Duluth. She will be studying graphic design and marketing.
Good evening. My name is Zoe Pillith and I work for McFarland State Bank. I am here tonight in place of Amy Edgington. The McFarland State Bank Scholarship is for a student going into the field of business or finance. The scholarship is in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is Anna Hope Castronovo. Anna Hope is planning to attend Florida Gulf Coast University in Fort Myers, Florida, where she will study business.
Hi, my name is Tim Roosh, and I'm honored to be here representing the Nelson Global Products Foundation. There are 2 scholarships that we've awarded to students pursuing a STEM-related degree. The first one is a $1,000 scholarship, and it's awarded to Jacob Matthias. The recipient of the $3,000 scholarship is Quinn Link. Attending UW at Platteville, where he'll be studying to become a mechanical engineer, and Quinn will be attending UW-Madison to study civil engineering.
Good evening. My name is Jason Model, and I'm here to present the scholarship for the Christensen Memorial Healthcare. This was established to honor my mother-in-law, Christensen. She was a registered nurse that served in many different nursing roles in the Stoughton community for over 45 years. She touched the lives of thousands of patients with her gentle and compassionate care. She truly loved her profession. It's my family's hope that this scholarship will be an encouragement to someone who is feeling called to serve in a healthcare profession. The scholarship for $1,000 goes to Cara Wood. Cara will be studying radiation therapy at UW La Crosse this fall.
Good evening. The high school parent group is pleased to present 2 $500 scholarships this year. The group partners with Amazon, and just by the community shopping online and entering the school code, the monies are raised to offer a scholarship each year. The 2018 recipients are Brittany Ballesteros and Ailish Montgomery. Brittany is planning on attending Madison College to pursue her plan of becoming a veterinarian technician, and Ailish will be attending UW-Milwaukee to study engineering. I will also be presenting the Sports Booster scholarships, and the Sports Booster Club, through the generous support of the community in memberships, donations, and fundraising events, is pleased to present 4 $1,000 scholarships. The 4 recipients must have lettered in 2 sports, including 1 their senior year. They must rank in the top half of their class and exemplify an outstanding combination of the highest standards of academic and athletic leadership. The 2018 recipients are Stacy Benoit, Paige Halverson, Max Fernholtz, and Brady Shipper. Stacy is a 3-time letter earner in tennis and 2-time letter earner in softball. She was also named captain this year in tennis and softball. Paige is a multi-letter earner in cross country, tennis, basketball, and soccer. She was named team captain in tennis, basketball, and soccer her senior year. She was named defensive MVP her junior year in soccer and first team all-conference in basketball as a senior. Max has led her 2 times in football, 3 in basketball, and also in baseball. He was named captain of his basketball team his junior and senior year and received all-conference recognition in both football and basketball his junior and senior year. Brady is a 12-sport participant through high school, lettering 11 times in football, basketball, and baseball. He was named captain of his football team his junior and senior years, captain and MVP of basketball as a senior, and captain of his baseball team 10th through 12th grade. MVP of baseball as a junior. Brady has received all-conference recognition as a sophomore, junior, and senior in football and basketball, as well as being a unanimous first-team pick his senior year. In baseball, he received all-conference recognition as a freshman, sophomore, and junior. So let's give another round of applause for Stacy, Max, and Brady.
Good evening, I'm Terry Elliott. I am the president of the Stoughton Lioness Club. The Stoughton Lioness Scholarship is being presented to a student that has a strong community involvement. This year's recipient is Rachel Stepp. Rachel is planning to attend University of Minnesota Twin Cities, and she plans to study environmental sciences.
I'm president of the Lions Club here in Stoughton. The Lions Club scholarship is granted to a student that has exhibited service to the community during his or her high school career. This $1,500 scholarship is awarded to Rashami Phillips. Rashami is planning on attending the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire and will major in education. Rashmi plans to become a history professor.
And I'm currently the president of the Stoughton Youth Girls Basketball Association, and I'm honored tonight to present a scholarship in the award of $500 being presented to a former basketball player who is also a strong academic student. This is our second year presenting the award as a way to recognize the partnership between our youth basketball program and also the high school basketball program. This evening, I am very pleased to award this scholarship to Jessica Diebold.
Good evening. My name is Nick Probst. I'm proud to be a graduate of Stoughton High School, and I'm very honored to present the Stoughton Boys Basketball Student Athlete Scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's scholarship goes to Aiden McGee. Aiden will be studying business at UW La Crosse this fall.
Good evening. My name is Amber Little, and I'm a German teacher here at Stoughton High School. It is an honor to present the 2018 Quinn and Verna Smet Scholarship. This scholarship covers 4 years of tuition and fees. The recipient must be attending a University of Wisconsin school and must have had high standards of success in high school. It is my privilege to award the Quinn and Verna Smet Scholarship to Aaron Zimmerman. Planning on attending the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. His plan is to major in kinesiology.
Congratulations to all of you. It's one of the best nights of the year. It's even better than Fortnite, Drew, like I told you yesterday. I'm Dan Holstetter, teacher at the high school. I've had the pleasure of working with most of these students in some capacity or another, so they're off to have some bright futures. I'm honored tonight to present the Craig Fuller Building Trade Scholarship in the amount of $500. Craig started his own excavating business here in town a few years ago and gave back to the community in multiple ways, and now he's hoping that this can be part of building the foundation for somebody's future. And this $500 was awarded to a student who will be pursuing a career related to construction. This year's recipient is Lauren Jake. Lauren will be studying architecture at UW Milwaukee.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Shields, and I'm the orchestra director here at Stoughton High School. This evening I will be presenting the Gladys Williams Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship goes to a student who participated in the music program. The student I will be awarding this scholarship to tonight not only participated in the music program, but also intends to go into a music profession, not just any profession. She actually intends to be an orchestra director. It is my pleasure to give this scholarship tonight to Ellen Cook. Attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study instrumental music education. She plans to become a high school orchestra teacher and cello performer.
Hi, my name is Sandra Yates, and this is my Uncle Ronald. And we're here to present the Myron Fustel Scholarship Fund. Myron was my uncle and Ronald's brother. And this Scholarship will be awarded to a student pursuing an agricultural-related major in college. And I'm pleased to announce Jake Hogan. And the amount is $1,000. And Jake will be attending the UW Platteville and will be studying agribusiness.
Good evening, I'm Allison Sorg. I am honored to serve as a Stoughton School Board member, and I'm also honored to present the Ruth Jorgensen Memorial Scholarship. Ruth was a lifelong Stoughton resident who devoted her life to her family and was active in her church and the VFW. She also had an appreciation for the arts and was an award-winning yodeler. So this scholarship is given to a student who does not have to be a yodeler and has excelled academically, has been involved in athletics, and shown outstanding leadership. Pleased to present the scholarship in the amount of $500 to Cameron Furseth. Cameron will be heading to UW Milwaukee this fall, where he will study engineering.
Hello, I'm Nick Lowe, current president of the Stoughton FFA Alumni, as well as a representative on the state of Wisconsin FFA Alumni Council. The Stoughton FFA Alumni is a nonprofit organization. Our main fundraiser is the sales of fresh deep-fried cheese curds and cream puffs, which we can finally enjoy this weekend. I'd like to thank our community for their continued support of our food stand and organization. Without community support, we could not meet our goals. With the funds we received, we were able to support the Stoughton FFA, agriculture education at the high school as well as middle school level, students' agriculture education trips and projects, the Stoughton Junior Fair, other community events and groups, as well as award scholarships to outstanding FFA members. Since 1989, the Stoughton FFA alumni has contributed over $96,000 in scholarships. I'd like to congratulate the entire class of 2018 in your past and present success. On behalf of the Stoughton FFA alumni, it is a great honor this evening to be here and give out this scholarship of $2,000 to Mary Lutter. Attending Madison College to study criminal psychology this coming fall.
Congratulations, class of 2018. Good evening, I'm Brad Ashmore. I'm one of the associate principals at Stoughton High School. And it's my honor tonight to present the Bernice A. Anderson Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to a student on the basis of scholastic achievement. The $500 scholarship is awarded tonight to Eli Mullenquist. Eli is planning to attend the University of Wisconsin La Crosse in the fall and is undecided at this time about a major. Good luck, Eli.
Good evening, my name is Mark Hale. I'm one of the assistant chiefs for the Stoughton Fire Department. I'm proud to represent the ladies and men of the fire department who vote each year about this scholarship in an effort to encourage a member of good standing in the school here that has interest in continuing on into the fire service or public safety arena. You should be proud of the awards that you've received tonight. As I get older and grayer and grew up here in Stoughton, I knew a number of the people that you received awards in their name. And I'm also getting old enough to recognize some presenters who were just toddlers when I was young too. So that said, we do wish to support and encourage public safety involvement. There is a crisis looming in the state of Wisconsin, even nationally, for rural volunteer fire departments, emergency services, emergency medical services to get qualified people to be involved. Last month in Stoughton we had 44 calls, which was a record-setting month for us, a dozen of which were mutual aids to surrounding communities that needed assistance of our personnel. So there's a bit of thin volume in terms of personnel available. I'm pleased tonight to be able to honor Tanner Hansen. Tanner will receive $500 scholarship as he is planning to attend Madison College, plans to study fire protection and become a fire paramedic. There you go.
Good evening. My name is John Coughlin. I am a member of the Stoughton Board of Education, and congratulations to all of the graduates tonight, and also congratulations to all of the family and friends here in support of our graduates. I became a father about 8 months ago, and tonight before I came here, I felt like I was so proud of my son Charles that I was giving him an award for finishing an entire cup of yogurt for dinner. So I can't imagine the pride that must be filling this room right now. Congratulations to all of you. I am honored to be here to present the Key Club Scholarship tonight, which is awarded to a contributing Key Club member. The $1,500 scholarship is awarded to Josephine Osselson. Josie is unable to join us this evening. She is currently on a mission trip, so accepting on her behalf is Haley Nordstrom. Josie will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee and is currently looking to study biomedical sciences and one day become an OBGYN.
I'm Kristen Nansky. I'm one of the counselors here at the high school, and Ann Cook is helping me tonight. This year we will be awarding 10 Thomas Beatty Memorial Scholarships in the amount of $2,000 each. The following students will receive these scholarships. Please hold your applause until all names are read. Morgan Carroll, Matthew Kirchma, Madeline Lundy, Mariana Malin, Olivia Pantoffer, Chrissy Polad, Matt Reed, Emily Reese, Sina Spurloin, and Bronwyn Zeman.
studying biomedicine and hopes to one day become a pharmacist. Matt will be attending the Milwaukee School of Engineering this fall to study engineering. Maddie plans to attend UW Eau Claire and is yet undecided about a course of study. Mariana will be attending UW La Crosse and is also undecided. Olivia will pursue a major in biology and Spanish at UW-Madison and hopes to one day become a pathologist or pathologist assistant. Christi will be attending UW Parkside, where she will study graphic design. Matt plans to attend the Minnesota State University at Mankato and plans to study professional aviation to one day become an Air Force pilot. Emily will be attending UW La Crosse and is currently undecided. Sina will be heading to the UW Wisconsin River Falls, where she will study biology, pursuing a career as a wildlife conservationist or a forensic scientist. And Bronwyn is going to be attending University of Minnesota Twin Cities in the fall, planning to study in biology in her pursuit of becoming a doctor. I'm also going to present on behalf of the American Legion School Achievement Award. The Honors Committee has selected 2 seniors to receive the American Legion School Achievement Award. They have based their selection on the American Legion's highest qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. We believe that these qualities are necessary to preserve and protect the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. We are privileged to present this award and $500 scholarships to Emily Fitzsimmons and Alyssa Solberg. Emily and Allie have been extremely active throughout high school, and they have earned the highest respect for leadership from the Stoughton High School staff.
Good evening, congratulations students and parents. I'm here from the Kiwanis, and the Kiwanis Scholarship is awarded to a student of outstanding character who provides service to the community and the school. This year's recipient of $2,000 is Isabel Genter. Isabel is enrolled at Washington University in St. Louis, and she is currently deciding her course of study. Congratulations.
Good evening. Stoughton Football Inc. and Paul Miller Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who has participated in 4 years of high school football and has been involved in community service. The scholarship is in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient, Jonathan Malik. Jonathan is planning to attend UW Eau Claire, where he will study business management.
Good evening. My name is Christi Anderson, and I'm here tonight on behalf of the Stoughton Chamber of Commerce. Each fall, the Chamber, along with a committee of volunteers, including myself, put together a food and wine show called The Great Expectations. And all the proceeds that we earn from that event goes to fund the Ray Ladd Volunteerism Scholarship. This year we have 2 recipients. Could you join me in congratulating Brandon Wheeler and Marley Young, please? And Marley is planning to attend UW Whitewater, where she will major in business.
I'm Ruth Phillips. I am one of the art teachers here at Stoughton High School. The Connor Johnson Memorial Scholarship will be given in the amount of $1,000. This scholarship represents Connor's love to express his creativity, his passion, and interest in art. This is awarded to a student who plans to have art as their major and career aspiration. With great pleasure, I present this scholarship to Elijah Krumholz. Eli is planning on attending UW Whitewater to study art education.
Millie Gardner was a band director in the Stoughton Public Schools for almost 30 years and led the Stoughton City Band for nearly 2 decades. The Millie Gardner Memorial Scholarship is given to a student who will be majoring in music or music education and has demonstrated high academic achievement, musical leadership, and good character. This year's recipient of $1,000 is Emily Scavlin. Stevens Point, where she will major in musical theater.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Santos, and this is Natasha Tesh. We're here representing B&G Foods. The B&G Foods Scholarship is a $2,000 scholarship, and this year's recipient is Hannah Druick.
Hannah plans to attend Union College to study business and one day become a small business owner. Congratulations.
I'm here to present the Paul Sunby Memorial Scholarships. It's kind of a pleasure for me. I'm the honors chair, but I also serve as the high school rep right now for the Stoughton Area Community Foundation, which funds this scholarship. This scholarship is intended for students who plan to pursue a 4-year degree in environmental studies and or natural resources, are in the top 1/3 of his or her graduating class, and have exemplified good citizenship and character. The scholarships we're going to award 4 in the amount of $8,000 each. Exciting. This year's recipients are, and please hold your applause till the end, Tessa Berry, Sarah Blummel, Ian Bormet, and Aiden Marshall. Madison and pursue a biology degree for a career in environmental science. Sarah plans to study biomedical engineering with an emphasis on toxicology and environmental biotechnology at the University College in Dublin, Ireland. Ian will attend the University of Wisconsin-Madison and will study electrical engineering with a focus on renewable energy. And Aiden is heading to Stevens Point this fall, where he'll be studying wildlife ecology. Congratulations.
good evening. I am Sarah Knickmeyer with Stoughton Area Little League, and we are presenting a scholarship for a Stoughton High School baseball player who also participated in Stoughton Area Little League. Our scholarship is in the amount of $1,000, and the recipient is Brock Wanigar. Iowa, where he will study marketing or environmental sciences.
The Stoughton Area Baseball Association scholarship is given to a student who has participated in Stoughton Area Little League and 4 years of high school baseball. The scholarship is in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Saxon Shore. Saxon is planning to attend the University of Wisconsin at La Crosse, where he will study environmental science and Fortnite.
The name of this scholarship is Forward. The concept behind its name is the idea of paying it forward, doing something good for someone in response to something good done on your behalf. Like many who paid forward, the donor of this scholarship wishes to remain anonymous. For choosing to move forward, this $1,000 scholarship is presented to Carson Flaris. Carson plans to attend Madison College, where he will be enrolled in the 2-year transfer liberal arts program.
Good evening. My name is Ken Christi. It struck me as I was sitting here, I had a prepared speech, but it was almost exactly 40 years ago today that I was sitting where you guys are now, and just appreciate it, because 40 years goes by awful fast. So anyway, back to the prepared remarks. Laura and Bill Critton grew up during the most turbulent times of the 20th century: the Great Depression, World War II, threatened nuclear war, the Vietnam era. Education was their anchor during these times. Laura and Bill were the first of their families to get a college education, which they used to survive and then to thrive. Laura and Bill so strongly believed in the power of education that they worked hard for the educational benefit for all of Stoughton children. Laura served 9 years on the school board, with several years as board president. During her presidency, she reached out to all types of people to build consensus and move the educational process forward. Bill, in his role as an attorney, guided clients to establish scholarships at Stoughton. He did so with no thought to personal gain or recognition. As you move forward in your own turbulent times, consider my parents as examples of what can be accomplished with education, positive attitude, and simply doing the right thing. It is now my pleasant duty to introduce the winners of the Laura E. and William E. Critton Memorial Scholarships. Each scholarship will be given the amount of $2,000 to Noah Schaefer and Gabriella Zamish. Noah is planning on attending Carthage College in Kenosha, where he plans to study biology to prepare for a career in the medical field. Gabriella will be attending UW La Crosse and is currently undecided about a course of study. That's okay, I changed my major about 5 times, so.
College graduates. It's an honor to be here. My name is Beth Anderson, and I'm a teacher here at Stoughton High School. And tonight I'm presenting the Ole Nelson Falk Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior in the upper 25% of their class, and they will be attending a University of Wisconsin state school. The amount is $3,000, and I'm excited to present Emily Fitzsimmons. Emily is planning on attending the University of Wisconsin Stout and will major in entertainment design. She plans to become a storyboard artist. Congratulations, Emily. I'm also pleased tonight to be giving this award. This is the Marion T. Fisher Academic Scholarship, and the recipient is a student who has excelled in their academics. The student is chosen based on their exceptional academic skills and their dedication. The scholarship is in the amount of $3,000, and the recipient of the Fisher Academic Scholarship is Allie Solberg. Northeastern University, where she will study biology.
The students for the Marion T. Fisher Excellence Scholarships are chosen based on their academic skills, their dedication, and/or their talent within a specific subject. This year we will be giving away 2 $1,000 scholarships. The first recipient is William Neuenfeld. And the second recipient is Dylan Nowicki. So Will be attending Madison College in the fall and will study machine tool techniques to become a machinist. And Dylan plans on studying biology at the University of Michigan to prepare for a career as a physician's assistant. Congratulations.
The Fisher Teacher Choice Scholarships are awarded to 2 seniors who have displayed outstanding character. These students stand out in a classroom because of their ability to perceive and deal with situations that others may find difficult or choose to ignore. These individuals will voluntarily rise to the occasion when challenged. These scholarships are for $500 each, and this year's recipients are Courtney Normington and Aaron Roberts. In the fall, Courtney will attend UW-Platteville to study nursing and one day become a neonatal nurse practitioner, and Aaron will be attending MATC this fall to study nursing.
And to present the senior class thank you, I am proud to present Haley Nordstrom.
Hi, I'm Haley Nordstrom, the senior class president, and on behalf of the senior class, I would like to take the time to thank all the people that made this night happen. First, I would like to thank the Honors Committee for their tireless work on scholarship selection, as well as the civic organizations and community donors for their generosity. Their combined efforts help make this one of the best scholarship programs in the whole state. In addition, I would also like to recognize the teachers and staff for their guidance. And finally, thank you to the parents and guardians for the endless love and support they've provided for these wonderful students over the years. Congratulations to all the recipients, and thanks everyone for coming out. Have a great rest of your night.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Cruz, high school principal. I have the honor of giving out the Obed I. Norm Leadership Award. Each year, Stoughton High School presents an outstanding senior graduate a leadership award named in honor of the late Obed I. Norm, former principal and superintendent of the Stoughton Area School District. The plaque is permanently displayed in the high school and is symbolic of Mr. Norm's outstanding leadership in school administration. In selecting the recipient of this leadership award, a careful evaluation is made of the senior class to identify an individual who has demonstrated the qualities of leadership, intelligence, friendship, and sincerity. Qualities so admired by Mr. Norm. It is a privilege to present the Obed I. Norm Leadership Award to Alyssa Solberg. In conclusion of tonight's program, I'd like to take a moment and address the seniors and share some words from Anna Quinlan, Kent Keith, the authors of A Short Guide to a Happy Life, Being Perfect in Any Way. I've used their works for several years to describe how choices and attitude can affect your life. I have spent months looking for a better way to express this message. As I was visiting my mother-in-law last year, it became clear to me that this is exactly the message I want to share. My mother-in-law was a wonderful person that looked at life through many lenses. Her personal library consisted of all kinds of books on all kinds of topics: Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, Native American beliefs, philosophy, and the list goes on and on. It was a menagerie of titles, but they all had a similar theme: living life with personal meaning. She did not have all the answers, but she knew what was meaningful. The reason I bring this up is simple. She gave me the original books by Anna Quinlan, and after her passing, I came across Ken Keith's book in her library. She passed away after a long battle with cancer. I was lucky and consider myself fortunate to have known her. If you have ever had the privilege to talk to someone whose time is limited, it will become clear to you what is valued. When you look at the faces of the graduating class of seniors, you realize that each student has only one thing that no one else has. When you leave college, there'll be thousands of people out there with the same jobs you have. When you get a job, there'll be thousands of people doing what you want to do for a living. But you're the only person alive that has sole custody of your life. Your particular life, your entire life. Not just your life at a desk, your life on the bus, or in the car, or at the computer. Not just your life of your mind, but the life of your heart. Not just your bank account, but your soul. People don't talk about the soul very much anymore. It's so much easier to write a resume than craft a spirit. But a resume is cold comfort on a winter's night, or when you're sad, when you're broke or lonely, when you've gotten back the chest x-ray and it doesn't look so good, or when the doctor writes, prognosis poor. It's not what Anna Quinlan's professional bio says, proud of all that she is. She states, I'm a good mother with 3 good children. I tried never to let my profession stand in the way of being a good parent. I no longer consider myself the center of the universe. I show up, I listen, I try to laugh. I'm a good friend to my husband, and I've tried to make my marriage vows mean what they say. I show up, I listen, I try to laugh. I'm a good friend to my friends, and they to me. Without them, I'd have nothing of interest to say and to anyone, because I'd be a cardboard cutout. But I call them on the phone, I meet them for lunch, I show up, I listen, I try to laugh. I would be rotten, or at best mediocre at my job if those other things were not true. You cannot be really first rate at your work if your work is all you are. So I suppose the best piece of advice I can give anyone is pretty simple. Get a life. A real life, not a manic pursuit of the next promotion, the bigger paycheck or the larger house. Get a life in which you are not alone. Find people you love and who love you. And remember that love is not leisure, it is work. Each time I look at my diploma, I remember that I'm still a student, still learning every day how to be a human. Send an email, write a letter, kiss your mom, hug your dad. Get a life in which you are generous. Look around at the azaleas, making fuchsia starbursts in the spring. Look at a full moon hanging silver in a black sky on a cold night, and realize that life is glorious, and you have no business taking it for granted. Care so deeply about its goodness, you want to spread it around. Take the money you spend on beers in a bar and give it to charity. Work in a soup kitchen, tutor a 7th grader. In his book, anyway, Kent Keith looks for personal meaning in the world. He agrees with all of us. The world is crazy. If it doesn't make sense to you, you're right. It really doesn't make sense. The point is not to complain about it. The point is not to give up hope. The point is this: the world doesn't make sense, but you can make sense. You can find personal meaning. It's about finding personal meaning in a crazy world. People are illogical, they're unreasonable, they're self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of self-altering motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you will win false friends and possibly true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow, but do good anyway. Honest and frankness make you vulnerable, but be honest and frank anyway. The biggest men and women with the biggest ideas can be shot down by the smallest men and women with the smallest minds. Think big anyway. People favor underdogs, but follow only the top dogs. Fight for a few underdogs anyway. Spend your years building. What you spend your years building may be destroyed overnight, but build anyway. People really need help. They may attack you when you try to help them, but help them anyway. Give the world your best. And yeah, you may get kicked in the teeth, but give your world the best anyway. Whatever you choose to do, one thing is certain. When you live focused on meaning, you will find personal meaning in a crazy world. You will make a difference. You'll change lives. One of the lives you'll change will be your own. All of us want to do well, but if we don't do good too, doing well will never be enough. Seniors, starting now, you're beginning the most frightening thing of all, a clean slate. I beg you to look every day at the choices you are making. When you ask yourself, why are you making them, find this answer: because they are what I want and wish for, or because they reflect who I truly am. Anyone can learn those things out there in the world. You just need to get a life, a real life, a full life, a professional life, yes, but another life too. School never ends. The classroom is everywhere, and the exam comes at the very end. Seniors, I wish you the very, very best. Thank you for coming tonight, folks. Dan Schmidt, thank you for all your support. Thank you to the Honors Committee and the generosity of our student community. As you leave tonight, there's refreshments in the lobby. Grab a program on your way.